I'm here with John Brunner with Dial One Signature Homes, and he's going to give us some tips to get our homes ready for the winter.
Yes, now's a good time to take a look at your home and winterize it. With a little bit of time and some small improvements, you can save yourself money not only during this heating season, but in years to come.
What can homeowners do to save themselves some money?
Well, air infiltration and heat loss is one of the main causes of high heating bills. So the first place I would turn to is to the attic. Go upstairs, bring some big boards with you. That way it's safe up there to walk. The last thing you don't want to do is fall through the ceiling. That's not good.
Oh.
That's a major repair, and also probably to yourself as well. But once you get upstairs, what you want to look for, if your home has heating runs that are up in the attic, check those that they're not leaking air. That can be a major source of heat loss. Any repairs that you may need to do, you can buy the foil back duct tape and seal up any leaks. Also check where the heat ducts attach to any boots, that those are properly sealed off. Now the next place I would look for any bare spots that aren't covered by insulation. If your attic has blown-in insulation, a rule of thumb is 12 inches is equivalent to about an R45. So take a tape measure or a yardstick and measure around, see if you've got around 12 inches. If you don't, you may consider an investment to have an additional insulation blown in.
After the attic inspection, what would you do next?
The last place I'd look would be in the recessed can lights. If you have the PVC plumbing vents, those go through the ceiling. Also bath fans and kitchen exhaust fans. All those areas we have found that is a common place that you do have heat loss. So check that those are sealed properly where they exit out of the ceiling.
After the attic, where do you think we should go next?
Well, a lot of people are on a crawl space or a basement. The ground protects us from the cold, but it's that part above the foundation up to the bottom of the house that may not be insulated. So on a sunny day, I'd go down in the crawl space or basement, and the first thing I would look for would be any light that would be shining in from the foundation to the bottom plate. If you see light, that means air's getting in, also bugs. So buy a can of the expanding foam that you can buy in a can at the hardware store, and you can easily seal those cracks up by just spraying that in there. The other area that you lose a lot of heat value there would be called the box seals. That's the part in between the floor joists. If that's not insulated, buy some rolls of bad insulation, measure what you need in there, and just take a straight edge on top of the insulation and smash it down, and with a box cutter you can cut it real easily and separate those pieces. One other place to look while you're down in the crawl space or basement would be your water seal cocks. You want to make sure those are sealed properly around it, because again, air or bugs can get in that area.
What about the exterior of the home?
Yes, the exterior is one you need to look at. Take a look at the roof, the shingles. Are they in good shape? Any missing or damaged? If you have a fireplace on the chimney, you want to make sure those are flashed properly and also sealed. And the last thing that you could check would be a dryer vent. Make sure that flapper's working properly. It's not leaving air come in.
How about the furnace? What do we need to look out for with our furnace?
Well, your furnace is, of course, your major source of heat. You should have that on a regular basis serviced by your heating contractor. And as a homeowner, one thing you can do is change the air filter. You're supposed to change that about every 3 months. A clogged air filter slows down your airflow, which, again, you lose heat. If you do have a furnace that is 10 years or older, you may consider looking for a more efficient one. Be a lot of difference from 10 years ago. One other item that you could easily do in your home would be put a programmable thermostat up. How that works is it lowers your temperature during the day, then it's scheduled to come back up when you would come home during the evening hours. So if you're gone a lot during the day, it's good for those people. Another piece of equipment you could add would be a humidifier. There's ones that are freestanding. Those are the ones you always got to keep pouring water in. Another one is connect directly to your furnace. That will drip water into a water filter, then the fan of the furnace will distribute that throughout the home through your regular heating vents. Having a good setting of humidity in your home makes the house feel like it's warmer, even though it's the same temperature as it would be before without that. So it's going to feel like it's warmer even though it's not.
What other tips can you give us to help save with our energy costs?
Here's a test you can do at home. On a windy day, take a candle and walk around the house. What you want to look for is air moving the flame. Go around your windows and the doors, electrical outlets, light switches. On the walls, for example, like the outlets, you can easily have that fixed with a foam gasket. Just fits underneath the cover. Windows, if the windows are showing fogging, that means that the seal is bad between the glass. You're really losing a lot of heat retention from that. Maybe you should look at new windows. A blue label that would indicate it's an Energy Star window means that those have been certified and approved, and those are good for insulation value. So one thing we know is that energy bills are going to keep going up. So any improvement that you can make to your existing or in a new home is a good investment.
Absolutely. Thank you, John, for your excellent advice, and hopefully the homeowners will take advantage of that before the winter comes.
Thank you.
Your Home, Your Haven is sponsored by Heicher Home Services, home inspection, heating and air conditioning and plumbing, available evenings and weekends at 316-5027. Pinewood Cleaning Services, window washing, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, and office cleaning. Call James at 833-8383. Dial 1 Signature Homes. Dial 1 number for all your building needs. 665-2326.